I can imagine that this is an exciting season for you. Well, I think we should start with the elephant in the room. In the past months or a year on Instagram, you have opened wine boxes, probably worth hundreds of thousands or maybe even millions of dollars. How do you get into this position? What is your background story, and how did we end up here?
Sure. So I kind of started off in wine by mistake, totally. I was at Majestic Wines for about 2 years. Okay, so I was just a sales assistant, then I grew up to be assistant manager, and then I ended up going to Seckford, and it was so obviously at Majestic it's very much it's retail, it's kind of more entry level, right? They have some higher end things, but predominantly it's £10 a bottle, that kind of thing. And so when I joined Seckford, and instantly I was selling, things like Le Fleuve and Moros, and instantly the level just jumps up. And it took me quite a while to get to grips with it, because when you're suddenly working with wine, which is just so incredible, you feel a bit lost, because it's not something you've ever seen before. And I felt, as someone that already loved wine and that was really interested in it, I felt a huge gap between what I knew, what I was used to, and suddenly what was just presented to me. And it was a big steep learning curve. And I think I needed probably a year to get to grips with what I was selling. Because, you go from selling a £10 bottle of Sauvignon Blanc to selling a £3,000 bottle of Burgundy. It's a bit of a different ballgame. So I did WSET level 3, I've done diploma now. And when, throughout my time at Seckford, I kind of thought, well, we need to show fine wine in a slightly different way, because there's a huge amount of people in the world that just out of their kind of, not out of their reach, but they don't see it, right? So people don't generally get the chance to even think about these wines. They're not in front of them. They're not being talked about enough because they're being hidden away in cellars. They're being drunk at private parties. And my idea was that, we're selling all this wine. Let's talk about it. Let's get it out. Let's make it approachable. Let's find a strategy to bring it closer to normal wine lovers. So that's where we are.
I think you really succeeded.
Thanks for watching this video. You can watch the full podcast episode by clicking here, or watch another interesting video by clicking here. Let's continue the discussion in the comment section, and see you in the next one.